Today I'm going to be roasting an Ethiopian coffee. This is special time. I'm on day 29 of 30, so I wanted to do something special for this. And this is a dry process Ethiopian. And normally you would not roast Ethiopian coffee to where it would be good for espresso. And this time I am. The thing you got to focus on if you're going to do with roast for Ethiopian is getting it to a dark enough roast to where it's not to where it allows for the chocolatey flavors to come through and allows for the berry notes to kind of stay there, but then also allows for some acidity to remain. So that's what I'm trying to do. So being too light, it would be probably a little bit too acidic. Wouldn't have the chocolate notes, therefore being unbalanced. And Ethiopia is very special because that's where all of our coffee originated from. And I'm using a popcorn popper today, as I do every day when I roast. I'm starting with, I'm trying to end with 8 ounces of coffee, roasted coffee. Not sure how long this is going to take, but I had a charge time of 450 degrees before I started. So we'll see how this does. And just after first crack, I'm going to be paying a lot of attention to this. I'm not going to let it get anywhere near second crack. And I can already smell it. It smells amazing. But see, the thing is with this coffee is Ethiopian coffee it grows everywhere around Ethiopia. It's not like other coffees where they all originated from one coffee. And that one was just called Typica. Okay? So in Ethiopia, you have all kinds of different coffees, heirloom coffees, that are all gathered together. And they do have farms where they make sure that they're pretty consistent with the coffee that they can give you. But for the most part, I gotta turn this down a little bit. For the most part, you're getting heirloom coffee from Ethiopia, which is awesome. And it just means that it's very hard to nail down what exactly you're going to be getting from Ethiopia. They're really well known for pour overs, being really good for a pour over or a drip, and extracting like a tea-like flower, fruity, amazing drink. And I gotta make sure this isn't gonna be first crack already. Slow that down a little bit. Let's check on, I think we're good. Let's check on this. It shouldn't be smelling like it's going to, do this already. But we'll see. Some of them aren't ready yet. I don't understand why some of them are already cracking. I think it's because I started with 9.4 something ounces. So this is going to be very interesting. It can be very difficult to, get what I want out of these, because they shouldn't already be. Well, it's at 4:48. It started. First crack was at 4 minutes and 30 seconds. So maybe it's okay. But I don't know. So we'll let it go ahead and do its first crack. I'll probably be pulling this about 5 minutes and 30 seconds. So that went fast. I probably need to have a lower charge time on these. And again, I've never roasted these like this, so it's new to me. So yeah, it's definitely a new experience for me. I think it's ready. 5 minutes and 40 something seconds. Just about ready. I cooled it down quite a bit by opening that flap. Yeah, I'm excited to try it. I'm gonna go ahead and pull a shot from this. I think we're good. Yep, we're good. Get that out of there. So I pulled them at 6 minutes and about 20 seconds. All right, here they are. Just like that. I think they look pretty good. You can see them pretty well with that light on there, hopefully. Let's do this. Maybe with this one, a bit better, maybe. Let me see here. I think they're a little bit under roasted. But I could have held them on there. I could have kept them on there a little bit longer. But let's see, stop. 11 minutes total, and we're done. I'm gonna weigh them, and we'll know right now if I under roasted them. I'm looking for 8 ounces right now, so we'll see. I'm assuming we're at about 8.2. Whoa, 7.97. Actually perfect. That's exactly what we wanted. Senna. Kata. Oh, mountain. All right, so pulling them at that time was good. I just think that the roast finished or completed a little bit too fast, or just faster than what I wanted, what I thought should happen. But I've been surprised before. I've been surprised thinking that I was pulling something, or the roast went too fast and it ended up perfect. So we'll see. Got to seal it over here. Let's go ahead and pull a shot with this. These aren't under roasted or over roasted or anything. Perfect. Some of them are a little scorched, but for the most part it's going to be okay. I don't think it's even scorched really. It's just some of them are a little bit darker than others. I think I'm going to keep it right where it's at. And I'm going to extract at 1 to about 2.2. So I'm hoping that it'll extract a little bit longer. So I'll get more of a longer pull from this. And I'm going to clean this out really quick. I had Guatemala beans in there before. So hopefully this is good. We'll see right here. Whoa. Smells so good. I can't even explain it. Can't. There's a little bit of retention in here. I want to get this right. That's better. We'll see how this goes. We'll see here. Looks like I got it. We'll see. Got some marbling. It's extracting well. It's fairly even. Except for one spot right there in the middle. Darn. I'll let it go a little bit further. A bit more water in the cup there. So I got it at about 45, 46 grams. I could have extracted that better, I know that. It's not strong. It's not a strong smell, but that's fine. I didn't think it would be. I'm excited about this right here. It's kind of cool. So I gotta let that cool for a little bit. I'm gonna let that sit there. Has a lot of crema. Well, decent amount of crema. Yeah. It's a perfect espresso. It's perfect. It's a nutty flavor up front. A slight berry, chocolatey. Yeah, it's good. You can smell the berry notes in there. So I'm gonna go ahead and you get a berry aftertaste. Good stuff. Normally with an espresso, you want to have a dry process blend with a wet process. Now that I have a little bit of confidence, now I can talk more about why I did this. I assumed that this, because it was a dry process, when I first bought it, I purchased a wet processed El Salvador to go with it, and that way I can add I can have a base, a strong base, the El Salvador base, but this doesn't need it. The main reason is there's so many different varieties, or so many different, in this heirloom kind of coffee in Ethiopia, there's so many different varieties contributing to what this final cup is, that it doesn't really need any help with anything else. And that's what I assumed it needed help with, was allowing it to stand out as the fruit or the flavor of the cup. But it doesn't need it. It's just highly dependent on how well you roast it. I would think that this would even do better, just a little bit darker even. It could tolerate it. but I'm right in that window where it's not too sour, and it could be even more bitter. In other words, have a chocolatey flavor, a little bit more so. But I'm happy with it. It's an unfiltered honey, raw honey by Costco, or over at Costco, Kirkland brand. Didn't get it this time around. No latte art. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and try this as a cappuccino. Anything more than that, it would be too much milk. So a cortado would be perfect for this roast. A little bit longer of a roast time would be good, but I can still taste the berry notes. So amazing. All right, if you guys like this video, please subscribe for more. Again, I'm on day 29 of day 30, and I highly recommend Ethiopian Seneketa Mountain at sweetmarias.com. They have some right now, and I can't afford to buy any more right now, so go ahead and buy all you want, and you know, you don't have to save any from me, and enjoy. Hopefully you guys find this video useful. I have so much more to talk about when it comes to all the different kinds of coffee, and you know, Typica, bourbon, and the list goes on, and Ethiopia standing on its own, as far as like, you just can't nail it down, because basically Ethiopia is its own thing genetically, because it's got thousands of years of, you know, just new genes being introduced constantly over and over again. They're just progressively changing over time, and just Ethiopia is a thing of its own. It's just coffee. It's perfect. So, all right, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Take care.